Alright, also, we are live now. Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi, sorry, me and Dad were talking about Lane. Talking
An
about
awesome show from the way distant past 90s, talking about the not so distant future away.
Yes.
So.
All right. So.
You must share.
Right.
Sharing
I was like,
is
wait,
caring.
am I actually streaming the game to you? Okay. So, Dad, remember how last time we were completely stuck and we were like, what do we do to progress?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a little pissed off for one, because I found out what we need to do. So remember how I checked both these cabinets?
Yes.
Bunch of antique books, needles of various talismans. Apparently, I needed to check specifically the left side of this cabinet.
What?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Apparently.
Medical supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. It's a bunch
Alright, that's
of,
you.
It's a bunch of medical supplies. Seems like they're all from A&T. Bandages, ointments, disinfectant. What's with the pile of bloody bandages? Gross. Ugh, can't believe Reimu is this unhygienic. Seems like these aren't fresh bandages. They've been here for at least a few days. Hello, Rayleigh. So one of the more frustrating parts of about the time when an item spans multiple tiles, you can check all tiles. I just didn't think they would be alternate tiles. I just thought all the shelves were the same. I just thought you examine shelf.
Yeah, like in other games like this, like you go, it's like, you read it, okay, yeah, that's just, books, okay. Moving on, to the next shelf. Oh, look, now there's an interaction.
Yeah,
So,
I guess the idea is that you're checking each individual drawer. You check left drawer, you check right drawer. I just didn't. I didn't. Or I didn't get it.
Alright. Okay, bloody bandages.
Fuck. I gotta remember what the controls. Oh my god!
Okay.
I'm trying to move with I'm trying to move with WASD.
What?
I've been playing other games.
Oh.
I've been playing different video games. It's a bunch of. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we. You can rebind controls of F1. I would do that, but the controls in this game switch so often. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that is you. That voice. Aya.
Better not be dead. Am I dead? Oh, nope, I'm alive.
Aya, what happened? Aya, talk to me. What's going on?
Inside the sake jar.
There's sake in this jar. The sake jar. I'll just, this is a hello.
Oh.
We found a corpse.
Hey. Oh.
I'm just gonna call her Shimmy. Shimmy!
Not Shimmy.
They got her.
Shimmy,
Oh yeah, right. I just gave her like weird drunk voice. Hey, what you guys doing in here? What? You find something fun in here? You could say that. Is so fun you're lost for words? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask by the way. Hi Rayleigh, how you doing? I realize this is your first time here. Oops, didn't mean to say that. Man, good thing Reimu is in here. It's like, but we could throw her in jail again. I always love to see people playing HSA. I like this game. I got frustrated at it the last time, but I like this game. What kind of treasure you guys find? The mallet in here? No way. It's in this jar, eh? Girl, we have not said shit.
No.
That's. Wait. You can't be serious, right? Save the game? Maybe.
Yes.
Alright, nice. We got the HP refill. We're definitely gonna need it if this goes like last time did. Shimmy's body in that sake jar. She looked pretty surprised, honestly.
Yes. She's like, I didn't think I was gonna die. So
it's like,
there you go.
She looks like a wide-eyed fish. You know what I mean? She kind of has like fish eyes.
I've seen some living people that look worse, so I think she's doing pretty good for her dead.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, you're right. Shimmy, the descendant of the Inchlings, confined to the Hakare Shrine for planning the rebellion with Seija Kijin. Just that slogan of overthrowing the strong is reason enough for a giant target to be painted on her back. In a certain sense, containing her to the Hakare Shrine was also a form of protection. Could someone have used the Shrine Maiden's absence as an opportunity to dispose of her?
I didn't expect us to be driven away.
You mean Ron Yakumo? She drove us out the moment she arrived on grounds of securing the scene. On the grounds of securing the scene. Her presence is much stronger than the Hakare Shrine Maidens.
But I never would have thought that something would happen to Shimmy right after Akyu-san.
Nice, you got the pronunciation right. Right after? It's like, oh yeah, it is the next day, isn't it?
She could have been dead for a while.
Oh yeah, that is true. Aya, did you somehow figure out that that Shimmy's death was recent?
Well, call it intuition.
Yeah. Also on the count that I murdered her. I mean...
Yes. No, you didn't have it. You didn't have any proof.
Yeah, what was it?
Blood didn't seem all that dry. If I would have guessed she died only a few hours ago.
You're way too familiar with this. That's true.
Yeah, I know. It's a little scary. But the bigger question remains.
Why do I know this?
How exactly did Shimmy die?
Oh yeah, hold on. We got 30-second ad. Do you wanna
Okay.
Do you wanna stall for 30 seconds?
Oh yeah. We can definitely stall for 30 seconds.
Oh no, absolutely. Like
Absolutely.
let me try to pronounce Shimmy's full name. It's like Shimmy Yoramaru. I should know how to say that.
Shimmy Yoramaru-chan.
Well, no, Chan isn't actually part of her name. Shinmuramaru. I don't fucking remember. All right. Well, the 30 seconds is over. We can go back to playing.
All right. Good. Okay.
The body was in a secluded jar. It's hard to believe her death was due to an accident. Shin Miyamaru's body may be small, but I doubt a jar like that would be enough for her to accidentally fall to her death. The most likely possibility is someone moved the body there in order to hide it. Aya, when was the last time you saw Shimmy?
Well, only the banquet comes to mind.
The one I had no idea about, huh? God damn it, why didn't they invite me?
I know, I could have saved so many lives.
Yeah, or killed, who knows?
Or killed, it doesn't matter. Either way.
As long as
if I would have killed her, then I would have known who the culprit was.
Exactly. So... This would be the fastest solved case known to man.
Exactly.
Can you explain briefly what the banquet was like?
Well...
I forgot. That's a cute image. That's you.
Firstly, a total of 8 people attended the banquet that last night.
Which would be?
Well, there was Akyu-san, Kane, Renosuke, Rimu, Kokoro,
basically.
Tsukiya, and me. Also, Hirari.
Okay, so Hirari is the OC of this game. Yeah.
Okay.
Even that shopkeeper was there. Oh, Hirari-chan.
Oh, her. You've never met her before?
Yeah, that's her.
Her name is Hirari Marakiri.
I think.
The daughter of an average household. She's really cute.
Whether or not she's cute is besides the point, but also go into more detail.
Yes, exactly. How cute. Like, yeah. Am I competing?
On a scale of 1 to 10. Come on, I need numbers, girl.
Yeah, how much higher am I?
What was your average human doing at the banquet?
Well, I heard she came along with Akyu-san and the others. It seemed like she wanted to meet Reimu-san, her hero.
Reimu Hakare, Her hero? Didn't you know she murdered someone?
Well, not yet. And so, no matter what, Reimu-san still is Sokyo's shrine maiden who helped resolve many incidents. Especially incidents like the Scarlet Mist or Mask of Hope, the ones that concern the village's safety. Reimu was the one who resolved them in a cinch, so naturally she amassed quite a number of fans.
Yeah, that's true, although you never see any of them at the shrine.
No.
Hero, huh? I wouldn't call her that, but in the past, the Hakurei Shrine Maiden was indeed someone who wouldn't even her to fly. That's why her changing into an entirely different person last night really did a number on me. Is there really no reason for the sudden change?
Firstly, at exactly 9 p.m. sharp, Aku-san left in a hurry.
I recall Kane-san. I recall Kane-san saying there was something Aku-san wanted her to safekeep, so she left early.
Then after a while, Shimi appeared.
Oh? I thought she didn't attend the banquet.
I don't know, maybe she was hungry or something. In any case, Shimi hung around the banquet for a bit before leaving.
Where'd she go?
I wasn't paying attention to that. Sorry.
It's fine. Continue.
After a short while, Kokoro left temporarily. I don't know why either. Maybe she went to the bathroom or something.
I forgot that's what she looks like in this game. There's just something about...
I really do love the art. So.
No, it's very good. There's just, like, there's something that's, like, very uncanny about this Kokoro to me. I think maybe it's the way she wears her hair? Yeah, because I think Kokoro normally has, like, longer hair than this. So,
it's in pigtails.
So, yeah, it's in pigtails, right? I'm just not used to seeing people draw her with, like, pigtails. Anyways, she came back.
She came back after 20 minutes. Then, as planned, she did a dance.
The little dance. Hello, Zero-san. How you doing? Listen, Kokoro always has that shitty little tie on. It's great. We love it.
Her specialty, Kaguro dance. It's really a shame you weren't there to witness it. Her form, her beauty. You could sit there forever.
Man, I regret not attending the banquet even more. Way to rub it in, Aya.
Yeah, you weren't invited. Sorry, get over it. Although Kokoro-san seemed a bit uneasy at the time.
Uneasy?
Well, it's just a gut feeling. But Kokoro-san seemed a bit absent-minded ever since she came back. Like something had been weighing heavily on her mind.
Absent-minded?
Maybe like death?
Yeah. What if
murder?
What if she took off like the star piece from her fucking outfit and then like shanked Shimmy over the head with it? Just real quick, just like
boom, Jimmy dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Shimmy,
easy. Playing Tohomon in Neverworld and turns out they updated it. Oh, nice. I think I beat that a little while ago. I didn't do any of the post game, but I really enjoyed the main game.
And now to think about it, I think I heard Kokoro-san and Shimi had a fight a few days ago.
A fight?
It's just something I heard. Apparently a few days ago, Kokoro-san visited Shimi at the shrine, and then someone heard the two arguing. They even heard Kokoro saying, "I'll kill something."
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we found her. The easy. I'll kill Shinmi? Case closed.
No, you wouldn't say to someone, "I'll kill something." If it was they were the something. I don't want to say anything out of line, but I did hear.
What else is there? You sure hear a lot of things. It's almost like you're deeply involved in this case.
Almost like you're gossiping. And it was apparently due to a problem with Kokoro-san's masks.
Aya's fight is no longer bullshit? Oh, nice. I know they got rid of some of the bullshit Pokemon from that game. It just that probably helps. Then after team by like 5 levels and she no longer has citrus berries on all her mons. Ah, I see the main problem with her team now. I was like, a problem with her mask.
It seemed like there was a problem with Kokoro-san's masks not too long ago, but she never told anyone about it. From the way she was acting, it seemed like someone had done something to her masks.
Her mask? It wouldn't be a stretch to say those are her most valuable possessions.
Kokoro-san is a bit of an introvert. She views her belongings of very high regard. But the more someone is like that, the more agitated they'd have to be to have their belongings messed with. Speak words properly.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah. We're getting off topic. Even so, Kokoro-san's dance is super mesmerizing.
Aya, we're talking about a fucking murder case.
You didn't see the dance, all right?
You know, I guess I didn't. All right, I guess I didn't.
Maybe next time we'll invite you if you're not so judgy.
Yeah,
all right?
Maybe y'all should. All right? Maybe it wouldn't be so judgmental. Listen,
I'm here judgy. Anyway, what happened after, I don't really remember it all that clearly. I just remember Sukiya-chan also leaving for a bit, probably to get more booze for from the storehouse.
There's the booze. The storehouse where the body was discovered? Why the hell would she need more booze? Her gourd has infinite amounts of sake. We've covered.
Yeah, but she's not going to share that. I mean, then it won't be enough. She's only got infinite.
Yeah. Oh wait, Reimu also got nerfed by 8 levels and no longer has an early level 30E. Reimu has her ace. Okay, I never knew she had that. I don't think, yeah, Reimu wasn't too bad when I fought her. I struggled way more with Marissa. Anyways, back to game.
Yeah, she went all, we're all dry over here. Let me go fetch some more. So I remember it very well.
The same as ever when it comes to drinking, huh?
Then, just before 11 p.m., the banquet ended, and we all went our separate ways.
I see. So, to summarize, during the banquet, Aku left first, then Shimmy came out and went, then Kokoro left, followed by Suika, also leaving. Aku, Kokoro, and Suika are the ones we ought to pay attention to. Aku's the killer!
Yes! That would be perfect.
Is there nothing else of note? Yeah, she killed and then died immediately after.
I know, it's like, probably. I also drank a lot back then, so it's all a bit foggy. I might have missed something completely.
Yeah,
I'm your star witness.
Yeah, you were completely sober when you came to my office.
Of course I'd be sober after being in the rain for so long. The news of Akia's death also shocked me into sobering up.
That's not how being drunk works, Aya.
Totally.
Right. Some encounters also buffed. Rumiya basically swept through the entire early Gensokyo arc from Rumilia to Reimu. Let's go, Rumiya. Let's go.
Did you have any ideas, Yomu-san?
Well, maybe if we get Rumiya on the case.
Mm.
I'm not sure right about now. It's all a blur. While we can consider those who left after Shimmy's final appearance as suspects, we don't really have any evidence on hand right now.
Huh. I guess this isn't going to be as easy as I thought.
Well, no, it's murder.
It's murder, yes, yeah, exactly. What the heck?
My head hurts. But I can't stop. Not right now. Shimmy's death, Reimu's crimes, Kokoro's unease, and that Hiari Marikiri, or whatever.
Yoma-san, what do you...
I'll kill them all!
Yama-san?
I can't stop. Why do I feel so dizzy?
Are you okay, Yoma-san? You're sweating all over.
My head.
Yama-san, what's wrong?
If I stop, it might just be like 1 year ago when she... Darn it. Why am I thinking of...
Boom.
Alright, good game.
Come, travel us to the past. Yuma-san?
I really like that piano. It's very nice.
I wonder if we could play chopsticks. Dun, 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 dun,
We could
dun,
play...
dun,
Is
dun,
that the
dun,
name
dun,
of a
dun,
song?
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, like that song there.
Yeah, the one I'm singing right now, obviously.
Dun, dun, dun,
My
dun, dun,
head.
dun, dun.
What the fuck
Hey,
is this
isn't
singing?
that bad? It's not that bad.
Oh god, it's the worst thing I've heard in my whole life. Can you imagine Aya just sung that to Yobu to try to wake her up? It's like, oh god.
Uh-huh.
She's like, hey, it's working.
It's working. Aye, you're awake, Yoma-san.
What happened just now? We had a fucking panic attack.
You dropped to the floor. That really scared me.
I see. But now isn't the time to rest.
Enough is enough.
Huh? What are you saying? At a time like this?
You didn't sleep at all last night, and now on top of everything that just happened today, you should focus solely on resting right now. Else I'm going to tie you to your bed.
Tying me to anything isn't gonna stop me from thinking. Alright, you win. I'll stay in bed for 2 seconds.
At a time like this? Oh, I mean, that's great. I'll look into the case. You should focus on resting until I come back. Keep troublesome thoughts out of your head, okay?
Okay, I get it.
Jeez. Have some consideration for me, would you? You really gave me a scare there.
Maybe if you can stop knocking my door down, I'll consider it. Oh, sorry, that was an
Never.
internal thought.
Look, I opened it that time, see? Booyah.
Alright, fine. Have it your way, Aya.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wonder, when exactly did I become friends with someone like Aya? I guess it was after that incident a year ago. Because with that incident, we had an interaction that wasn't some malicious interview. And she's been glued to me ever since. She gets on my nerves, likes to pry into people's thoughts and spread them everywhere, and even kicks down my door in order to look cool. She's like the textbook definition of annoying. Yet I don't really seem to mind it? I wonder why. Is it because of her disappearance? Because she left? So I wanted a substitute to fulfill the role in my heart? It's true. They do give off similar vibes, despite being completely different people. But there should be some other reason. A more important reason. Someone who likes to pry in others' business. Wouldn't be good at hiding their own thoughts either. Yeah.
Jeez, have some consideration for me. It really gave me a scare.
That crow. She didn't say anything, but little did she know. I'm Satori, and I can read every thought she's ever had.
Oh my gosh.
But she's
How rude.
But she's actually really worried about me, isn't she? Seriously, for a Tengu that's been around for 1,000 years, she really is down to earth. Except for when
Thank you.
she's flying.
Oh, jeez.
GG, even Yobu.
Jeez, indeed. Yeah, even that. Even for me, that's bad.
Listen, everyone's against me. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nobody appreciates a comedian in this industry.
Nor obviously a singer.
You're right. I don't.
Ah.
Really, Aya? You didn't even shut the door? Seriously?
Yamu-san! Red alert! Red alert!
Alert?
It's bad, Yamu-san. A serious incident.
What?
Listen, Yamu-san. Hang on. What are you doing?
I'm feeling a bit better.
How could you neglect your body like this? Go back to bed right now.
I said I'm fine. It's not like I'm some bedridden child.
How could you?
Alright, I really am fine. I still know my body better than most.
Well, if you say so.
Let's not talk about me for now. What were you blabbering about just now?
It's Hari-chan.
Hirari? You mean Hirari Marikiri?
Hari-chan has been arrested as the culprit.
Lock her up. The average human, Hirari Marikiri?
Yep. Hirari-chan was just taken to my Hogia.
Close.
Mayohiga.
Yes.
Mayohiga by someone from the Yokomo family.
Yakumo.
Yakumo Inane.
Yeah.
She was arrested on the grounds of being the most likely suspect in Shimi's murder.
The culprit is an ordinary young girl?
That's not possible. Nowhere Hirari-chan is the culprit.
We don't even know her. Not possible. Why?
Well, call it intuition.
More intuition, huh? Why does this somehow feel familiar? Come to think of it, it was also her intuition that told her there was something off with the case last night.
So, Yomu-san, what are you going to do?
Perhaps I put my faith in Aya's intuition just this once. Regardless, we're still the first people to discover the body. We're already involved in this case. I don't plan on standing by and doing nothing either. Let's go pay Hirari a visit.
Roger that.
It's Hirari, I think. Unexpectedly, a suspect no one ever considered has emerged. Hirari kind of sounds like a Zelda god. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. But she probably is. She ain't no human.
Yeah.
Oh.
She literally is a god. Hirari Marikiri, the young girl who views Reimu as a hero. What kind of person are you? Dead? You could be dead.
I want to be just like my hero, a murderer.
Just like, I found out what Reimu did last night and I got very inspired. Anyone there? That's odd. Are you sure Hirari is in here?
Of course. I put a lot of effort to uncover this place without anyone knowing.
Then why is no one responding?
Maybe...
I believe. Do you want me to be Hirari?
Who? No, I could be.
Okay.
Who's there?
Oh, there's someone here. So there's someone here after all. I'm the head of the Human Spirit Agency, Yomo Kanpaku. I'm here because of the murder that took place at the Hakare Shrine. May I come in?
Human Spirit Agency? Feel free.
Great. Could you open the door then? Yes, is there a problem?
Sorry,
Is there some kind of problem?
I...
Yes.
Ha ha ha! Yoma-san, did you actually think you're dropping by someone's house?
What?
This is a room for detaining suspects. How could there be any way to open it from the inside?
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not even remotely what she said.
It's close. It was so close.
Are you done ay-ay-aying?
It's just way too hilarious.
I swear to God.
Oh, right. We almost forgot about Harari-chan.
Yeah, we're scaring her. I forgot.
Let me introduce you, Yomo-san. This is Harari Marikiri. She's a 14-year-old girl who comes from the human village. You should have met her before, right?
No, I've never seen her once before, actually. No, I've never seen her before. Only... Looks like she's put her guard up against me.
Hi, don't be so tense, Harari-chan. Yomo-san is here to help you.
Despite what it looks like, she's not your executioner.
Help? I'm sure you've heard of the name Human Spirit Agency before, right? Its reputation in the village is impeccable. You know, the diligent half-human, half-phantom girl or something like that? She's super popular with the men of the village.
What nonsense are you blabbering about now?
I'm just laying out the facts.
It's like I'm talking you up. That's what you call the stuff in your newspaper?
Obviously.
Obviously not.
Is it really Yomo-sama? Yomo-sama, the Human Spirit Agency? I've heard of it. You helped my uncle harvest rice last month. I heard you harvested 3 entire fields in under half an hour. Very impressive.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot. You were very forgettable in that case.
Yeah.
Though there were way too many requests for rice harvesting the past 2 months, so I don't really have any recollection.
I never thought you would do miscellaneous tasks. It's a real eye-opener.
Helping villagers in need is my duty, after all. That's right. Absolutely cannot let her down.
So, Yamu-san is here to...
I'm here to... clear your name.
Don't think Yoma-san is only good at harvesting rice. She's also an expert at clearing people's names. I witnessed with my own eyes.
Yes, you can trust me, and I'll trust you.
Yoma-sama.
You like cut out midway through that. Just whoa.
Just put me on loop.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have your audio for the rest of the stream. Just whoa.
Oh, you.
The duty of helping those in need. I suppose this is what it means. And by that I mean making them cry.
Yes.
So, you're completely in the dark?
Yes. She suddenly came to my home and said I was a murderer. Then she locked me in here. I heard something about last night's banquet, but I really didn't do anything that night. I've never even met the victim before. But even if I want to say that, no one's willing to listen.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do anything out of place last night?
Not at all.
From rough deduction, it's likely that Shimmy was killed during the banquet, which is why the culprit should be one of the attendees, or rather, someone who had left the banquet. You.
Yep. Only then would they have an opportunity for the murder.
I think Ron Yakumo almost certainly had a reason for arresting you. Seeing as how you don't know Shimmy all that well, it's hard to establish motives and means. So the most likely reason is you had the opportunity. Namely, you left the banquet at some point. That is the most plausible reason. Aya had been drinking a lot too, so she doesn't remember the banquet all too well. She said, during the banquet, Aku left first, then Shimmy came and went, then Kokoro left for a bit, followed by Suika also leaving. If that was all that happened at the banquet, then I doubt Ron Yakumo would have any reason to suspect you. Unless that's not the full picture. Hirari Marikiri. It's not that I doubt you, it's just that there are things that need to be made clear. Take a moment to think. Did you do anything out of place at the banquet last night? Especially anything that involves leaving, or murdering, or hiding a body? You don't wish to tell us. Did you actually?
Yomo-san, don't just jump to conclusions like that. Harari-chan is just taking some time to think.
About murder?
Mm.
If you truly were thinking, you wouldn't be completely silent. You'd at least subconsciously say, I think, or That is, unless you're already done thinking. In that case, you should simply reply with yes or no. Yet you've been completely silent, and you seem hesitant. You've thought of something, haven't you? You just don't want to say it.
Yeah. Don't bottle it up, Harari-chan. We all believe in you. I'm too...
What are you trying to say?
Well, I did leave.
When? What did you do?
After Kuroko-sama came back,
What exactly did you do, and how much murder did you commit?
just a little.
Okay, we can cover a little.
I'm
I'm a ghost. Pressing her is tiresome. Oh boy. Speak! What did you do?
It was to pee.
Huh?
Yoma-san. Moami.
I think it is mon ami. It's like French, right?
Don't cry, Harry-chan. Yoma-san is just stupid. Wow. Yoma-san, forcing Harari-chan to say something so embarrassing like that, you have no shame.
You would have done the same thing.
Alright, don't cry, Harari-chan.
What am I even supposed to say? Maybe I was too rash just now. Sorry about that. I was too forceful and put you in a bad spot. But also, it's very fucking suspicious when you don't speak.
Yes.
Need to change the topic. What can I even say in such a situation?
Did you pee well?
God.
Harari-chan, did you go to the storehouse when you left? Storehouse? I only went to the bathroom behind the shrine. I never went anywhere else.
You'd pass by the storehouse if you head to the back.
So you never went to the storehouse? Yes, I only left once, I promise.
That's you.
That's good.
Thanks for the assist,
No problemo. But we've more or less gathered all the information there is. Any ideas, Yoma-san?
At the present, there is indeed nothing that points to Hirari being the culprit. It doesn't take long to murder someone of Shimi's size. While it gives her the opportunity, she doesn't have a motive. However, there exists another attendee who had the opportunity in addition to a motive.
Can't mean.
Hatata no Kokoro. Or Hata. She left for a period of time after Shimi last appeared, and she seemed distracted when she got back. And with her and Shimi once having a fight over the mask.
What's wrong, Yama-san?
I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but I seem to recall. Wasn't there a mask on the floor when we discovered the body?
There was.
Spooky.
I think you're right.
From the mask on the floor, we can conclude that Hata no Kokoro should be the prime suspect. So Ron fucking sucks at her job.
She probably did it. So, what about Harari-chan?
I've said before, she has no motive. Moreover,
how could someone like Harari-chan commit murder?
a knife.
Yeah.
I guess that's about right. I'm too very it's Shimmy. You can just step on her and she'll die. Like,
that's not fair to Shimmy, even if it's true. So.
Listen, we're discussing the facts of the case. All right, we gotta.
Yeah. Maybe Harari-chan accidentally stepped on her while going to pee and didn't know it. So.
And what she like, and then she scraped her shoe against the floor so hard she flew all the way to
No.
like the storehouse?
She was by the storehouse, and she's like, something's on my shoe, and she kicked it, and Shimmy's dead body flew out and fell into one of it's possible.
You know, it's in like the back corner of the room, right? She'd have to ricochet like 3 different times.
I mean, she's 14. Maybe she does dance lessons. Maybe she's got those kick things going, you know? You never know. So, I'm just saying.
I mean, I can't disprove that argument.
It's the best theory we got so far, based on the evidence.
It is hard to imagine someone with like a personality like hers killing someone.
Well, I did say Harari-chan was falsely accused. So, Yama-san, what do we need to do now?
What?
As the head of the Human Spirit Agency, in front of you is a villager who's been unfairly accused and locked up. Aren't you going to...
I mean, I don't need to do shit. You're right.
Nope.
But with what happened just now, I'm not sure if she'd be willing to accept.
Yeah. Just go ask her already, Yama-san. I'm sure Harari-chan will enlist your services.
I've been listening to y'all the whole time, and no.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a very small room. Yes? Is something wrong, Yamu-sama?
Well, Hirari, would you like me to help clear your name?
Yamu-sama, that's... Can you really?
Nope.
Someone like me?
Who did the murder? As long as you agree, then you'll be my client. And when I accept the request, I'll do my best to fulfill it. Who the person is doesn't matter. What matters is that I can't ignore those who are in need. How about it, Hidari-san? Can you put your trust in me?
Yamo-sama? I'm counting on you.
Understood, Hidari-san.
That's great! You know, is this how you always take requests? Force someone to open up an unopenable door, back them into the corner, and then sweep them away with words to get them to agree to the request?
How did you know?
It's genius.
Yeah. I still haven't forgotten that. Or you still haven't.
I'm a reporter. Can't just forget things willy-nilly. This is a headline material.
Let me make this crystal clear. I'll end you if I ever see that on your newspaper.
Fret not, Yoma-san. I promise I won't send that issue to you.
Do you want me to end you right now?
Yamu-san and Aya are both very interesting.
Yeah, I guess you could call us that. It's just a certain crow playing with all of the with fire all the time. Although this is the first time I've seen her smile.
Alright, back to business, Yama-san. What do you plan to do now?
Specifics about the case are still unclear. We'll have to pay a visit to the Hakare Shrine sooner or later, especially the storehouse. We'll also have to look for Ron Yakumo and ask her why she thinks Hirari is the prime suspect.
Just you. You do
oh,
this.
Yeah. I don't know what fucking voice to give her on. No need to look. Ron Yakumo, the nine-tailed fox, Shimigami of the Gap Yokai Yukari Yakumo, and also somebody whose tails take up 2/3 of the goddamn screen. She usually helps Yukari Yakumo with various tasks, as well as medals in various incidents in Gensokyo. In a sense, her presence represents Yukari Yakumo's intentions. She's the one who locked up Reimu Hakare. Seems like our little rendezvous has been discovered.
Oh. If it isn't you, Ran. We just so happen to have a question for you.
I happen to have a question for everyone here, too. Firstly, Yomu Kanpaku, Aya Shimemaru. Who permitted you to enter the room of a major suspect, let alone converse with her? We did.
The door wasn't locked, so we just let ourselves in.
Yeah, kind of seems like shitty security on y'all's part, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. That's your problem, not mine. I don't know what your problem is.
Entering just because the door is unlocked is something only a thief or a mischievous child would do.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who knows if someone's still a child at heart?
This is no place for children. You have no right to go through that door. And a question for you, Hirari Marikiri. Did you kill her? As you're only 14, her shirt has like a fucking muscle twitch. You see that?
Yeah.
As you were only 14, I did not put you under strict surveillance, nor did I leave you to rot in a dark underground cell. Do you know the crimes of murdering Shimi is reason enough for me to execute the law on sight? You allowed 2 presumptuous intruders inside, let them stay, and even proclaim that you've been wronged. You don't feel sorry for your crimes at all?
That's enough, Harari-chan is just an innocent young girl. Why would you scare her like that?
Whether or not she's innocent is not for you to decide. Even more so for someone with fresh blood on her hands. Didn't you say you've been wronged? If that truly is the case, right now in front of everyone, say, I'm innocent.
So be it. You tell her, Harari-chan.
I only know how to spell innocent backwards. Say it. Say it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. I'm guilty, I did it. I'm not innocent.
I didn't hit the button, by the way. That just kind of happened.
Oh, jeez. Harari-chan?
Case closed. You all heard it. She doesn't even have the backbone to say she's innocent.
You just scared her into doing it.
Perhaps so. That's the law, bitch.
Yeah.
Open your ears,
Guilty
Hirari.
be guilty.
Yeah. Hirari Marikiri. If it weren't for that Mary saying the case is still unresolved, and that it's still too early for a verdict, you would not be lying here so comfortably. You need to know your place. Know what you should and shouldn't do. Otherwise, things might get ugly.
Understood.
You two. Aya Shimemaru, let me make it clear. You are not allowed to write anything related to this case on your newspaper. I don't wish to see anything related to the Hakare Shrine in your newspaper for the next couple days. This is to maintain order in Gensokyo. There shouldn't be anything new to you, so I shouldn't need to repeat myself. Yomu Kampaku, on account of your mistress's good relations with Yukari-sama, I won't pursue this matter any further. Don't stir up the hornet's nest, otherwise you could stir up Yukari-sama. Not even Yuyuko-sama will be able to save you then. Answer this first. Is the Mary you mentioned just now the same Mary I'm thinking of? What other Marys are there here?
There's Merry Christmas. There's Merry...
There's Mary Jane.
Christmas. There's Mary...
There's Mary...
Yeah.
There's Mary Juana.
Yeah, Mary Juana.
Yeah. I have no obligation to answer you. And if I insist... Well, fuck, I guess I'll just answer. Yes, it's that Mary. No one else in Gensokyo would have such a strange name.
Hey, Yomu-san. Let's get out of here already. We're in thin ice here. Let's go back and formulate a plan.
Is she the one in charge of this case? I said, is Mary the one you mentioned just now, the person in charge of this case? Indeed, she was personally appointed by Yukari-sama. A piece of advice, Yomo Kanpaku. Let sleeping dogs die. This is a very serious case. You only got lucky last night. If Seijikijin hadn't intervened, you'd be dead, no doubt about it. Don't let your curiosity or some suspect saying she's innocent with nothing to back it up get the better of you. That's a very dangerous habit. I believe her. Oh? We may have only talked for a short 10 minutes, but I believe the person in front of me, Hirari Marikiri, is not a cold-blooded killer. Furthermore, I've already accepted a request. For that, I have to get to the bottom of this case and clear her name no matter what. If you think your threats scare me, then you couldn't be more wrong. Oh-ho, then you can rest easy. Yukari-sama appointed Mary herself. Leave everything to her, and the innocent will naturally be innocent, and the guilty, guilty. Yukari-sama's judgment is never wrong. It can be wrong. It's precisely because that case has been handed to her that I can't rest easy. I have to stop her from making more mistakes. Stop her from creating another tragedy.
Yamu-san.
It would seem you've made up your mind. What if I were to stop you by force? You sure you want to do that? I'm one of the playable characters after all.
Mm-hmm.
See me in Toho 19, bitch. Oh, oh, that's right. You can't. Your job is to protect everything here, to prevent the suspect from escaping and control the impact this case will have in Gensokyo. I think I'm doing the wrong voice. If we had a fight in here, no matter how strong your barriers are, you'd be hard-pressed to avoid hitting this room, or the helpless Hirari. If anything happens to the suspect before the case is fully resolved, would your mistress be happy? At the same time, a fight would attract eyes from all over Gensokyo, especially Tengu journalists. At that point, the cat would completely be out of the bag. You will have utterly failed in your mission. I appreciate the advice, but this case is one I must participate in, for the sake of my client. It would seem trying to stop you would be an exercise in futility. If you want to take part in this case, suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. But of course, I'll pretend nothing happened today. But you need to understand that there are restrictions regarding who can visit a suspect in custody. So there won't be a next time. Right, thanks. Incidentally, Hirari Marikiri, being the prime suspect, was a judgment made by Mary. Yukari-sama really cares about Mary, so it was on Yukari-sama's orders that I arrested her as the prime suspect. So if you really want to prove her innocence, you'll need to convince Yukari-sama that Mary's judgment was wrong. I see. I appreciate it. You really are full of surprises, aren't you?
Whew. That sure put me on edge. Good thing you were brave enough to stand up to her. My palms are sweating so much, my spell card is already drenched.
Why are you holding that?
Well, you know. Yeah. But you were amazing. You stayed silent the entire time and then looked her down in one swift blow. It was super cool.
Ew, I was thinking about what words to use to convince her, unlike you, who was just spouting nonsense. Dealing with someone like Rod Yakubo takes a heck of an effort, though. I feel exhausted now that she's gone.
Feeling tired? You want to give me a full body You want me to give you a full body massage? It's a Shamemori specialty.
It's whatever. I love just the idea of you want to give me a full body massage?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like, oh, you're tired? Well, you know what? I know what would make you sleep. You give me a full body massage, and then I'll go off to sleep, and I'll assume you slept too.
Yeah, exactly. It'll help me rest my mind, which then in turn should help you. Now there's a calmer atmosphere.
I feel so stressed that you're stressed that I need a massage. So give me a massage. So.
Forget it. I'd rather not find out whatever that is. But before that...
Huh?
Hirari-san.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just now, I didn't mean to. I didn't.
No need to apologize. I understand. You only did that out of fear towards Yabron Yakumo. In the end, we're the ones who got you into trouble, so we should be the ones apologizing. Sorry.
How could it be your fault? It's because I wasn't brave enough. If only I could be as brave as you and freely speak my mind.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Unlike me, you don't have 2 swords. Also, you're only 14. Against an ancient, domineering yokai, being scared stiff is normal. No need to beat yourself up over it. I'm sure you'll be brave enough to stand your own ground one day.
Yamu-sama.
Alright, let's go. To the Hakare Shrine. If our luck is bad, we might even run into Mary. But I've also been waiting for this day to come. Let's go.
Okay. Bye-bye, Hariri-chan.
Bye-bye, Hariyama. You're my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Coward. She's evil.
You weak-minded, dim-witted, useless coward.
I mean, like, I know that's her berating herself, but it is fucking... I just really like to imagine that's just her berating Yomu.
Yeah, like, oh, now you're leaving? You coward. I would have totally killed you, too.
Yeah. It's almost nighttime.
Investigating at night would be a pretty difficult task.
Yeah, it's too dark at night. It would be easy to miss clues outside.
The body was found in the storehouse, but we should still investigate the other areas.
Yeah, let's not waste any more time then. Oh, hey, the trees are green now in this lighting, not blue anymore.
Yeah.
Who's there? It's you.
Mary.
It's Mary! I forgot about this song. This is good.
See.
Maribel Hearn.
Wait, this also known as Mary.
Yeah. A girl from the outside world, she came against Tokyo about a year ago. There was another person with her, but we don't talk about her. I don't wish to recall that right now. Maybe some other time. You want to be Mary?
Miss Aya. And Yomu. Aya. Evening, Mary-san. Good evening. But what are you two doing at the shrine at this hour? Don't tell me. Aya, it's exactly that. Miss Aya is this is a very serious case. It's not something you should put in your newspaper, as I'm sure you're aware. Well, that's a given. Then what are you doing here, if it's not for an interview?
What the fuck is this song? Why don't I remember this? It's for an investigation.
Investigation?
I've accepted the request of Hirari Marikiri, whom you had in prison, to clear her name.
Why?
Because fuck you. What? Am I not just doing what you did in the past? Except it won't end in failure. Isn't that right, Aya?
Aya. I did say Hirari Marikiri is the most likely suspect, but having Ran Yakumo arrest her is something Yukari Yakumo decided on her own. I'm the person in charge of this case. If Harari is innocent, I'll prove it. You just need to trust me.
I've clearly made it obvious that I'm not. Trust you? After what happened 1 year ago, you think people can still put their trust in you? Even if I was willing to give you another chance, I'll never trust you ever again, and neither would Renko.
Hey, Yama-san, calm down.
First Renko and now Hidari, how many people do you intend to harm? This time, I won't put my trust in you. Rather, I'll trust my own ability. I'll trust my client's innocence, and I'll trust... And my client trust me.
Yamu-san, trust, you say? Do you have that much faith in your client's innocence?
Not only do I trust my client, I also trust this. That you're wrong. Completely and utterly wrong.
So you plan on challenging my deduction?
That's right. This time I'll stop you. I'll stop you from hurting another person.
Yomu. Understood. But even so, I don't plan on losing either.
Yeah. Don't plan on losing. That would
Don't
hurt
plan
your
on
ability.
losing, yes.
Yeah, that would hurt your
Ooh,
abilities
class
to
part.
win. Alright, it's an hour
Yeah,
in
but-
and we get gameplay.
Okay.
Oh no, it's you, right?
No. According to the autopsy report, Shimmy died last night before the banquet ended.
Hold it. Autopsy report. Fucking, oh my god. It always confuses me. It keeps changing.
Yes, it was compiled by Mr. Katsura, a coroner from Iente.
Oh, Kidoji-san. There shouldn't be any problems then.
As such, the killer is most likely one of the banquet's attendees.
That assumption is correct.
Yes, and as I'm sure you guessed, the killer should be someone who left the banquet after the victim's final appearance.
Someone who left after Shimmy's final appearance. That would be Kokoro, Hirari, and Suika.
After multiple rounds of questioning, I discovered that Harari Marakio left the banquet at one point at the time of the murder.
Just that alone isn't enough to prove Hirari-san killed anyone.
I never said she killed anyone. She's simply unaccounted for during the victim's alleged time of death, which undeniably makes her suspicious.
She was just going to the bathroom. She told me that herself. Again, Yomu, this is this is testimony from the suspect.
The bathroom. But words are cheap. Do you have any proof?
Well...
So right now, that leaves Harari Marakiri as our prime suspect. She had left around 10 minutes. Murdering someone like Shimmy in this time frame is entirely possible.
Well, it's true that killing someone the size of Shimmy in 10 minutes isn't an issue. Hirari-san isn't the only one capable of this. The same applies to anyone else.
Correct. If it were just this, Harari Marakiri would not be the prime suspect. But, as I just said just now, this Harari is unaccounted for. It's that in addition to having the means that makes her the prime suspect.
I'd hate to say it, but she's right. I feel like we're talking in circles. But if Hirari could do that, doesn't that mean anyone else could have done it as well?
Therefore, I concluded that she is the prime suspect, and there's no one else.
Honestly, you want to just try presenting on this? I think I know what we need to do.
Yeah, go for it.
I think we just need to present Kokoro. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Nice. What is it?
Hirari is the prime suspect. Is that really the case?
Naturally.
There's something you definitely aren't aware of. Among the banquet's attendees, there's someone who not only had the means and opportunity, she even has a motive. Wrong button.
Oh, and who might that be?
Me! Shit.
Oh, no, damn it!
A few days before the banquet, Hata no Kokoro paid Shimmy a visit at the Hakare Shrine, and they even had a fight. She even said, kill something.
This is so weak.
Yeah, Yomu, buddy.
Wow.
You gotta work a little
Wow.
harder on your arguments.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? I would be speechless if I was married too. I would. Also, from what I heard, Kokoro's mask had some problems not too long ago. Apparently, someone broke it. If we tie all this together, we get the most loosely tied ribbon you've seen in your life. We can easily conclude Kokoro's mask was broken by Shimmy, and she killed her in a fit of rage.
I see. I was not aware of all this taking place.
You're still dumb, though. And now that I think about it, one of Kokoro's masks was in the storehouse when we discovered the body. There you saw it. Therefore, I like to imagine, like, Yomu just has, like, pictures that she's, like, waving in front of her face.
Yeah. Like, look! Mm-hmm.
Therefore, Hirari Marikiri is not the most suspicious person involved. Your argument has completely collapsed. Do you still have anything to say? She does.
Mm-hmm.
What? Speaking of
the storehouse,
that's you.
Besides the mask, did you see anything else?
Anything else? There was Shimmy's corpse sitting inside the jar.
Correct. The body was discovered in the storehouse, so one would naturally think the murder occurred in there. But if we assume the storehouse is the crime scene, don't you think it's missing something?
Missing something? Bloodstains.
That's right. Besides the jar containing the body, there wasn't a single speck of blood. The storehouse hasn't even been cleaned either.
Oh yeah, I realize we have another ad break. Hold on, let's stall for 20 seconds. This is prime.
Look at my eye.
Look
You are bad at your job, Yomu. You're so bad.
It's like, oh man, she was assaulting me earlier? This girl don't even know shit.
Don't know diddly.
Alright, ad break has ended. Back to the game.
The jar also had been checked, and there are no traces of anything ever collided with it, meaning the body was moved there after the murder. I'm sure you've already figured out what all this means, haven't you?
You mean the murder didn't occur in the storehouse? Yeah.
Yes, exactly what you just sort of said.
Yeah.
The murder never took place in the storehouse. Instead, it occurred somewhere else, and the culprit moved the body there. The culprit was extremely careful when transporting the body, leaving no evidence behind in the storehouse. The culprit was cautious, yet left one of Miss Kokoro's masks in the storehouse. Is their intent not clear?
You mean...
Yes, the culprit put that mask there on purpose in order to frame Miss Kokoro. After what you told me, I finally understand the picture. The culprit heard about the bad blood between Miss Kokoro and the victim, so they decided to use it to their advantage. That is why the killer left Miss Kokoro's mask at the crime scene. It was all to shift blame onto her. When we found out about their fight, in addition to the mask, we would immediately assume Miss Kokoro as the murderer. And with that, the culprit's planted evidence would have fulfilled its purpose.
But...
Now do you get it?
You're stupid.
Your so-called evidence, which proves Miss Kokoro is a suspect, has just proven her innocent. Lost.
But it was perfect, though.
Yeah, perfect for me, not for you. Now do you see?
I'm hitting the wrong button.
The culprit purposely misled you into coming up with those assumptions, all of which was to shift the blame onto an innocent person.
Was I too hasty? Yes.
You claim to be stopping me from harming innocent people? But if I hadn't refuted you, you would not have hurt an innocent person with your flawed deduction.
I mean, she's right. An innocent person would have been hurt because of my flawed deduction. Yomu, this literally happened last night when you were like, I don't care how many mistakes I make. I'll get to the truth eventually.
I'll prove that guilty person innocent.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll prove that person innocent regardless. Yoma's-san just didn't have all the pieces. I'm sure she would have hadn't made that mistake if she had investigated everything in detail. Isn't that right, Yoma-san? I believe in you.
Understood.
What's wrong? What's the relationship between you two?
Why did she just suddenly... Sorry, I was thinking...
We're the very best of friends.
Come on, please don't say such embarrassing things now of all times. What's up with her all of a sudden?
I apologize. I shouldn't have used such harsh words on you. Miss Yomu, I'm to blame.
Huh? Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. What on earth's going on?
As long as everything's cool now.
Yeah, as long as we're hip with the kids. Uh-huh.
Nope.
But I feel like things aren't quite so simple.
Speaking of which, while Kokoro-san has been proven innocent, what's the deal with Harari-chan being the prime suspect? Harari-chan may have had the means and opportunity, but branding her the prime suspect just because of that doesn't sound like something you would do, Mary-san.
Indeed. That's you?
I do think Miss Harari is the most suspicious, but not for that reason alone.
What else is there, then?
Have you heard of luminol?
You mean the blood illuminant?
Ah, that's what it's called in Gensokyo, yes.
Yeah, it sounds very dumb and made up.
Do you recall how I said the true crime scene isn't the storehouse? In order to find the true crime scene, I took some luminol from the coroner and searched for bloodstains around the shrine. In the end, I found hidden traces of blood on the storehouse's outer walls in the back.
The back of the storehouse?
Yes, about 4 inches off the ground. There's a patch of fresh blood. Coroner estimated the blood had been there for a day at most.
So, the crime scene is back at the store. Is it the back of the storehouse?
Yes, from this I drew a conclusion.
The murder took place at the back of the storehouse.
In the front of the storehouse.
Yeah.
The killer is someone who went to the back of the shrine during the banquet.
No way! What?
Yeah.
Someone who went to the back of the shrine? Wouldn't that be impossible?
Wouldn't that be Harari-chan? But Harari-chan just took the trip to the bathroom. How did she suddenly become Shimi-chan's killer?
I mean, she could, just like turned around, like smacked her over the head with a metal pipe and then kept walking. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nui-sama, thank you for the raid. Hi, how y'all doing?
As I said, words are cheap.
Alright, me and my dad are playing a little...
If you truly wish to prove Miss Harari's innocence, this will be the first hurdle you need to overcome.
Get raided. Hello. I like that little emote. That looks so cute. Sear bark. Yeah, I will apologize in advance for me and Dad's voice acting. We are not good.
Yes, no, we're not. We're not at all. By the way...
What is it?
Besides Miss Sukiya and the coroner, Miss Kokoro is here as well. You should have some questions for her. What did she do during the banquet? And her feud with Miss Shimi? You can find out by asking her in the storehouse.
Bad voice acting makes it better. Well, then you're gonna love it here. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah, we are your channel.
we
So-
can fulfill.
Yes, delivering bad voices
Got it.
24/7, 18 days a week. Thanks, Mary-san.
Nui was killing in LOL-K? Oh, really? What's Nui going for?
When?
Huh?
When did you two become such good friends?
Who's your favorite Toho girl? Mine's Yomu. I think Dad, yours is Sakuya still, right?
Yeah, it's Sakuya.
Yeah. Nui's doing point device normal. Oh, nice. I might have to see how that went a bit later.
After that incident a year ago, I think, me and Yomu-san have been captivated by each other ever since.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, we kiss on the regs now. Please don't phrase it like that.
Yes.
Currently in Clown Piece Purgatory. Yeah, that sounds about right. Clown Piece is lunatic time. She does not joke around. I got in a hurl all of a sudden.
It's probably nothing. Let's just hurry up and start investigating.
Yeah, we should.
Firstly, the storehouse and the back of the shrine should be where the crime took place. Make sure you give them a look. The storehouse might not be the true crime scene, but the killer definitely went there, so maybe they left some clues behind. Don't forget to check it out. Sukiya-chan and Kuroko-san are both here too, so we gotta ask them about the case as well.
Your favorite is Kyoko. I hope she appears in this game. Sadly, I don't think... No, Kyoko doesn't appear. Yeah, no, she's not in this.
Oh, you sure we didn't kill her?
Not from what I remember. No. Hey, on the bright side, that means they don't get to kill Kyoko either. Because...
Yeah, she does make it out of this alive.
Technically, yes.
Maybe Kita Ocha-san is here as well. Make sure to give the results of his investigation a listen. And that concludes the reminders of Gensokyo's #1 news Tengu. Aya! Shami.
Just like how
I'm also
you
very
should
good at
pronounce your name.
translating Japanese names. I'm very good at it.
No,
so,
yeah, Dad's incredible
yes.
at figuring out every character's names.
Yes, they hired me to do a college commencement once, and yes, I think I did great. They didn't invite me back next year, but I think they were just intimidated by my amazing pronunciation of Japanese names. So
Also, by the way, you didn't need to specify that when it came to Aya's last name. I think people could see that the second you said, and what the fuck was it? Like, Siuka or some shit. It's all very...
It's Japanese. It's Japanese, alright? That's how it goes.
Of course.
Yes.
I yield to your expertise.
Thank you.
Just like last time, it's all very relevant advice. Alright, let's go. Let's get... Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you go?
I'm out of here.
She's disappeared.
News Tengi, away!
Fuck, I forget how to... Hold on. What's the... There we go. That's how we save. Important, just to always have the safety saves.
Yes, just in case.
Alright, we're gonna get this shit right out of the way right now. Let's talk to Mary and listen to her... Let's listen to her 5-hour lecture on pseudoscience theories.
Let's do it.
This is, like, by far, like, this is one of my, like, only gripes with this game. This is one of my gripes with this game, is just this shit. It's her. What you thinking about?
What are you two thinking about, Mary-san?
Where the fuck you go? Or come from?
I was just wondering about some things. Like what? Apologies, I still haven't thought it through. I can't explain it right now. Oh, Okay, then.
But allow me to explain it. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's later. That's later. No, no.
Well, I was about to say, like, I don't know what kind of 5 hours you take, but that was not 5 hours, so...
Listen, can I... Hey, Gregory, it's enter to interact. I always forget.
Yeah, it's Kita.
My name is Gregory Edgeworth.
No,
Messiah.
it's Kita.
Miss Yomu is here too? You really saved us last night, Kido-Uchi-san. You taught me a lot about making deductions, too. If you hadn't gotten Seija in advance, I'm scared to imagine what might have happened. We would have fucking died.
Yeah, exactly. She would have been killed.
You flatter me. I only did what I could.
So Kita is here. Does that mean?
Yeah, Slow Star, how much... By the way, Slow Star, how much reference do you have in Ace Attorney? Because if you've ever seen Ace Attorney Investigations 2, this will be fucking hilarious to you. Correct, Messiah. I am the coroner for this case. So you're also working this case, Kido-Uchi-san. It must not be easy. I haven't played Investigations. Gotcha. That's fair. This is, for context, this is Gregory's father. Sorry, this is Miles Edgeworth's father. This is Gregory Edgeworth. Like, the sprite is literally ripped from Ace Attorney Investigations 2. He's just here.
Yeah.
It's
not even slightly modified, like straight out copy paste.
Yeah.
So
no, and so he's called, minor spoiler, I guess. He's called Kita. It's actually Gregory. This is just the name he's using. It gets revealed in, like, Chapter 3. This is legitimately this is legitimately Gregory Edgeworth from Ace Attorney Investigations. The writing in this game is both amazing and hilarious. I appreciate the concern, Miss Yomu. If there's anything I can help you with, just say the word. Yes, we're here to investigate this case. I see. I apologize for bringing this up, Miss Yomu, but... Do you not trust Miss Mary? What gave that away?
Uh-oh.
I don't.
Can of worms opened up.
Miss Yomu, I'm aware of what happened between you and Miss Mary. I also understand how you feel. Anyone would feel sorrow going through that. Truthfully.
What the hell happened?
Don't worry about it. Wait for Chapter 3.
What is a character that's not even from this universe know more than I do?
Yeah, it is pretty fucking hilarious, actually. I think it's like Mary filled him in or some shit, or maybe Seija did, because he has ties to Seija. I don't know. Somebody filled him in. Truthfully, Miss Mary did make a mistake in that incident, even if that wasn't what she wanted. Oh wait, no, sorry, my bad. No, he was in that case. I forgot. No,
he was in that case?
Yes, no, he was here a year ago, actually.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, not him being here a year ago in the wrong universe, but we'll go with that.
Yeah. That's just how amazing of a defense attorney he is. True, actually. He's just that goated. Unfortunately, he still gets shot. He's been eating away.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I can feel it myself. That's why, Miss Yomu, I hope that you will continue looking on in a calm manner. Look on? Miss Mary has been struggling with the pain for a year. There are things she cannot get over, as well as things she's slowly come to accept with time. I hope you can see that, and understand that Miss Mary is also a victim in her own right. He's so goated, he transcended universes. Yeah, no, when he got shot in that elevator, he didn't actually die. He got transported to the Toho world. Yukari is like, hey, come here, buddy. we got a better place for you. You won't have to deal with Von Karma's bullshit. I understand.
Let's not talk about that for now. We still need to focus on the case.
Messiah has a point. That's true.
So, what have you discovered, Kita?
Oh, report. Let's start with the autopsy. I don't know where the world went. It's fine. Yeah. According to report, could you please stop covering up Shimmy's face? We need that.
Yes. Wait, no, where'd she go?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there she. Where'd she go? Oh, where'd she go? Oh, wait, okay.
According to the results, the cause of death is blunt force trauma to the front of the head. Presently, we are unable to determine whether she was beaten to death or struck with a heavy object. However, the latter seems more likely. Aside from this, there are no other wounds on the victim. The time of death is confirmed to be last night, between 9 to 11 p.m. In other words, the victim was killed during the banquet. A heavy blow to the front of the head while the banquet was still in progress. Autopsy report. Like last time, I also checked for nearby spiritual residue. But unfortunately, the residue around the Hakare Shrine is much too dense. I could only conclude that no spiritual powers have been used at the back of the storehouse within the last 24 hours. Furthermore, I also did a simple test on the victim's clothes for fingerprints. I can read. I discovered Miss Aku's, Miss Kokoro's, and Miss Suika's fingerprints. Miss Suika said that the victim changed into a fresh pair of clothes just before the banquet, so we can assume they got on there during it. Fingerprints. Is it possible that someone touched the body after it was found? That's highly unlikely, as the victim's clothes are entirely drenched in blood. If someone touched it hours after her death, it would be immensely difficult to leave behind fingerprints. There's also this blood stain, which I'm currently looking into. This patch of blood hidden among the weeds being only 4 inches above the ground. Its scarce amount also means it won't give off a smell, making it very difficult to notice. We can assume that this is the victim's blood. It also lines up the amount of blood one would lose from a wound like the victim's. Basically, I'm just saying she's fucking short.
Yeah.
Therefore, it can be little squishy creature. Little squishy dead creature. It can be assumed that this patch of blood was created when the victim suffered the killing blow. Forgot to ask, what the heck is this game? I'm assuming it's fan-made murder mystery Toho game inspired by Ace Attorney. It is. It's also inspired by another game, although I forget the name of it. But this is called Human Spirit Agency. This is a Chinese Toho fan game that got translated into English recently, like somewhat recently. It's honestly pretty fucking good. Yeah. I don't think there's not a lot of Chinese translators out there for Toho. I don't think, or not a lot of like Chinese into English. So that's why there hasn't been translation of this for a long time. Although somebody named Real ended up doing a translation for it. If you are interested, Real has a Discord server that you can find the game on there. I think you can probably just find it if you look into Human Spirit Agency stuff, because I know Real on his Twitter account linked to Human Spirit Agency, which is how, not to Human Spirit Agency, but to his Discord, where the game was. That was how I found it, if you are interested. If you are interested, I do think this game's highly worth it. The victim's time of death was also determined in tandem with this. Recorded blood stain. Oh yeah, wait, is this the link to the game? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So you can also just find it here. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, so if you want to try out the game, try it. You can download it from right there. shrinemaiden.com/.com. I'm sure these will all be important evidence. Incidentally, I also brought some luminol with me. If you need it, just say the word. Bloody luminol.
We got blood luminol again. The bane of our first case.
No, it wasn't the blood luminol. It was the fucking socks.
Yes, we then had to prove use the blood luminol. All we wanted to do is use the blood luminol. Okay. Anyway, I digress. I digress. I'm not going back in time. I'm trying to put that past me. My therapist said to put it past me.
It's like
So
you're starting to sound a lot like Yomu right now. I think you need to look towards the future. Forgive the socks of the past. Forgive the Mary. Just let it lie.
as with Yomu, I will say a resounding never. So
All right, fair.
never gonna let it go.
There's no evidence against Hirari, but there's nothing for her either.
As meticulous as last time, Kira-san.
You flatter me, Messiah. I still have much room for improvement.
Speaking of, since you've already checked this patch of blood, why are you still standing here?
Well, to tell the truth, there's something puzzling about this patch of blood.
Puzzling?
What I said was that we can assume it's the victim's blood. The tests do say it's the victim's blood, but I feel something is still not right. I can't come to a conclusion either, but this is also within the margin of error. I decided to look into it a bit more to be safe.
Ah, that sounds really troublesome.
It's fine. This is my job, after all. Incidentally, Miss Yomu. Is something wrong, Kidoji-san? If I may be a bit bold, I have some thoughts regarding this case. Kidoji-san has more advice. By all means. You flatter me. It's actually just a hunch, however, but you get it. This case may not be as simple as
are good.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, you figured me out. This case may not be as simple as it seems on the surface. The culprit could have set an even bigger trap than we anticipated, and we've all been caught unaware. An even bigger trap? That is what my gut tells me. And never let it go, never let it go. Just keep holding it back more, never let it go. Stay right here and lock the door. Oh wait, that's a song. What the fuck is that? Just keep holding back more. Never let it go, never let it go. Stay right here and lock the door. I don't know if I recognize those lyrics. Perhaps we still need to use psychology. Psychology? Yeah. Let me reintroduce you to the concept of logic. The culprit undoubtedly moved the body to the storehouse. And yet the banquet had been happening right beside it, meaning the culprit had to pass by without being noticed. A very difficult task. But indeed, no one noticed the culprit that night. Even if everyone was busy having fun, that is still very strange. How could they slip by fully unnoticed? Oh, it's frozen. Elsa let it go. Okay.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, this is a reference to something. I didn't know what. It would be the most difficult person to notice entering the storehouse. Most difficult person to notice entering the storehouse? I cannot give a clear answer, but I can give an example. It's fucking Suika. Who wouldn't be noticed moving around in a restaurant?
Food?
That would be the waiters. Yomu. Wouldn't the customers notice a restaurant's waiters, or would they notice? Right, because we all think of it as a matter of fact. That is so, Miss Yomu. Actions that seem ordinary are the hardest to notice, and ones that seem out of the ordinary are the easiest. With that, which of the attendees is the least likely to be noticed entering the storehouse? You should have the answer to this, Miss Yomu. Got it. Thanks, Kidoji-san. I have a few ideas now. No need to thank me. Interest rates are 0. Being able to help you is enough, Miss Yomu.
Oh. You learned something new without telling me again, Yomu-san.
I'm curious, Dad, do you even know what I was referencing there?
No, what were you referencing?
That was a line from the game 2, where it's like fucking I forget, like it's one of the scenes where it's like you play like there's like one of the mini games where you have to just like you have to fill up the houses with money or whatever, and then it was like it's like you have the two old people just being like, thank you so much, and then the guy's like, no need to thank me, interest rates are 0.
No, I didn't. I don't know that.
You've seen it once. I've shown you it. It's just been a
Ugh.
while. Hey, let's. Oh no, you read that. Didn't you hear
Yeah,
everything we said just now? Go figure it out yourself.
but that requires using my head. Just tell me the answer, Yoma-san.
You know what? I think we can agree on this one.
Yes, exactly. Not much going on up there.
What do you even have a brain for if you can't figure something out as simple as this?
You're being so mean, Yoma-san.
Acting pitiful isn't gonna make me tell you.
Oh, man. See you around, Kido Oji-san.
See you around, Kido Oji-san. Farewell, Miss Aya. Miss Yomu. Miss Yumu. You feel willing to talk now?
Yeah.
It's her. What's she thinking about?
What are you thinking about, Mary-san?
Oh, no, wait. We read this before.
I was just wondering about some
Like
things.
what? Yeah, okay.
Okay, alright. So
Uh,
let's go
miscellaneous items. Miscellaneous items.
look for everything.
This
Wait,
is the baby
oh.
room. We're examining things.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see around where the blood... Can we look at the blood stain again?
No,
Ourselves?
we can't. This is where the blood
Is
stain
it an
would be.
evidence?
Evidence.
Yeah, blood stain. A patch of the victim's blood found on the exterior of the back warehouse around 4 inches off the ground, like formed when the murder victim. So what is... Okay, so it's on the... It's 4 inches off the ground, so it's on the wall.
Yes.
So did someone just slam her head into the wall?
I guess. They may have. Just bonk. It's you.
Yeah. We're here again, Sukiya-chan.
Let me guess. Here for Hirari Marikiri. How did you know? I guessed. You guessed? Yep. Something, gut feeling, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Your gut is pretty precise. Suika.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. We accepted Harari-chan's request to clear her name.
Clear her name, eh? Oh, but it is something? Do you
what?
Do you believe in her innocence that much? What's that supposed to mean? Of course I do. Hirari Marikiri. Maybe she's not as harmless as you think she is. Are you saying Hirari is actually a callous person? Do you have anything to back that up? I got my big ass gut. Of course I do. They're all stories from once upon a time. Telling them is a pain. You wouldn't believe me anyways.
What would be able to make you suspect Harari-chan? You have to tell us.
What if I said this happened before she was born? Before she was born? How's that possible? See, I told you wouldn't believe me. I'm asking how. I'm not denying you.
You don't believe me.
Just take it as some senseless ramblings. Go on. Forget it. What is she trying to do? She's not deliberately messing with us, is she?
Oh, yeah. How's your hand, Suyuka-chan?
It's Suika.
Suika.
Yeah, it's like it's Spanish.
Suika.
It's Spanish vowels. You pronounce it one vowel at a time.
Has it gotten better since yesterday?
Much better. At least the bleeding stopped. No more blood pouring out randomly. Blood pouring out randomly? Hey, that's pretty serious. It's fine. Those Zonis have very sturdy bodies. I was completely gone when I woke up this morning. Oh, by the way, you're asking me some questions, yeah? I've been confined to the shrine because of this incident, which means I'm stuck here for the foreseeable future. I was just feeling bored. But it's not like I can't go out if I really want to. Though it seems like that might cause trouble for Reimu, so I'll bear with it for now. In that case, could you please tell us about Shimmy? I'd like to know her from the perspective of someone who's close to her. How do I put this? She is a bird brain. Her brain is small, so her thoughts are equally simplistic. If that Sage Akijin weren't at her side, she never would have been able to cause that incident. Sage Akijin's rebellion, huh? We did start out restricting her movements, but with how dumb she is, we decided we might as well let her do whatever she wants. The size of her body, after that incident, I doubt she'd dare leave the shrine anyway, so there's no need to worry. After a banquet, we sometimes even lock her out by accident and have her wait outside the entire night. Jesus Christ, you guys.
Oh, jeez, I know. Maybe it was suicide. Maybe she slammed her own head into the wall. So
she's like, I'm fucking done. Just bonk.
No one
over.
even notices freaking me. So this is ridiculous.
Hey, she was too. It's like, of course, and nobody noticed because she was too small. Of course, we figured it out. Her body laid perfectly still in the grass. You're practically roommates. The only cause for concern would be her mallet. Oh, yeah. What is it? The mallet's been found. It's right behind the storehouse. Behind the storehouse? How did you not find that sooner?
Yeah, it's a mallet.
Yeah, right after the body was discovered, that married person found it behind the storehouse. She also said, now I can be certain where the murder occurred or something. From the looks of it, it was found where the patch of blood is. In that case, could the mallet's disappearance be related to this case? Who knows? Maybe they whacked her over the head with the mallet. Just a little bonk. All in all, sorry.
Smack. So, you know, like just a little bump, like whack. You know, it's like, well,
all in all, the mallet's been found, and Raymond doesn't have to worry about it no more. Especially since she's in jail.
Yes.
You care about Reimu Hakurei a lot, huh? I know what you want to say. You want to say Reimu is a murderer, don't you? Just because she killed someone.
Yeah. Sukiya-chan, stay calm.
She murdered Heidia no Akyu. This is an undisputable fact.
Yomo-san.
I know what you went through last night. Reimu killed Heidia no Akyu, arrested the innocent Ryunosuke Marichika, and even tried to kill everyone on scene. I know that. But even so, she's still my best Reimu.
She's your only Reimu.
You don't know. I got plenty of Reimus. My rival in Gensokyo was deployed by Yukari Yakuma. She lured me here, not for me, but for Gensokyo. Reimu is the first person who genuinely treated me as a friend. The first. I was the one who incited that incident. I screwed up everyone's lives just for my own amusement. And yet Reimu still treated me like a friend after she defeated me. Do you have it? Do you have that kind of heart? Do you? I don't know why she did what she did last night. I felt something was wrong when the banquet ended. It was after that case 1 year ago. She started to change. She started to go down a dark path of murdering people left and right.
What the fuck happened a year ago?
You'll learn eventually. Listen, if you play Ace Attorney, get ready for hearing about Get ready for hearing about people recite past events a lot.
Oh.
If I could have stopped her, no. If I stopped her a year ago, things wouldn't have turned out this way. None of this would have happened if it weren't for what happened 1 year ago. The Toho DL6 incident, yes.
What
Dad
was the Toho DL6 incident?
DL6 incident is something from Ace Attorney.
Okay.
It's like, actually I forget how old it was. No, I think by the time Ace Attorney 1 happens, the case is like, I think 18 years old or almost 18 years old, and everybody brings it up. They're like the DL6 incident, it happened. And you're like, what is it? Yeah, if that incident a year ago never happened. But even so, Reimu is still my best friend. That hasn't changed. You had to hurt Raymond to protect yourselves last night, so I don't blame you. But she's still my best friend. I won't allow any contempt towards her. Honestly, I do really like Suika in this. The best friend. What is this concept? I wouldn't know. All I have is all I have is this fucking crow next to me.
I think it's a shame Reimu-san ended up like that as well. But please don't act like this. I believe that ultimately she'll go back to the Reimu-san we all knew.
Sheesh. Can't believe you made me act up like that. This ain't my style.
Yomu-san, let's leave for now. Sakuya-chan needs some space right now.
Bro, can't stop thinking of Sakuya. God damn.
Yeah, no.
She doesn't...
Fine. Suika-chan maybe needs some space right now.
There
since no one cares about Sakuya.
Hey, listen, if Sakuya was in this game, there is a likely chance that she'd either be dead or a murderer. So you got off lucky.
Oh, she would totally be a murderer. She would totally be a murderer.
She would. I could see it, honestly.
Yes. Not even a question. It's like, who was there? Oh, yep, it was her. So.
Yeah. It's just like, man, that corpse is impaled with a lot of knives. I wonder who did it.
Yeah, let's see. Who's got this? Well, there's a chick with the umbrella. There's the other chick with the puppets. And Sakuya. I don't know. Probably the parasol girl.
Yeah.
You know.
We're leaving, right? Right? Hey, you want to talk? It's best not to disturb Suika right now. All right.
Can we look around the room?
Yeah, we can see. Bunch of modern books. A bunch of antique books. Needles and various talismans. Various medical supplies. I want to take a nap. Yeah, I need some shut-eye right now. Today's been a long day. I think I made that same exact joke last time.
You did, but it's still good.
What's this piece of paper? Oh god, not this again.
Oh, not the symbol. This is...
It's like, I've read Harry Potter enough. I don't need more of this in my life.
No, right? And you screwed it up. It's not another triangle. It's a line.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh.
Oh my god. The
worst Deathly Hollow ever.
No, it's like a line that was like spread open, you know? You see? It's like they pulled it up from both sides. It was the same picture on Oku's desk. Only the picture is on a piece of paper. No words have been written on it. The paper is new too. It likely hasn't been taken out for more than a week. But this paper has a lot of creases, as if someone crushed it up. What on earth?
Why is this picture on Reimu-san's desk?
You said that this was related to the case a year ago, right? That you never figured out its purpose? That would mean Reimu Hakurei does have something to do with the case. Reimu Hakurei. That case a year ago. Did you actually...
Wait, check on the side.
On the side?
Nope. Yeah, check on that side. Alright, we're good.
No, yeah, no interactables.
Alright. Alright. We're going to the storehouse.
New character. Who could it be? If I'm being honest, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember whenever I first had to do a Toho character. Actually, the only time I had to do a Toho character like quiz or whatever to see like which ones you like more. I remember you hated Kokoro.
You could be Kokoro.
Alright then. Oh, it's Yomu-sama. Do you have some business here?
I hate her. I hate her.
Yeah. You were literally like, I just don't like her vibes. I don't...
Nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't even like how she talks here.
Yeah. Well, that's me, so I'm kind of offended. Actually.
No, I'm talking about, well, yes.
Yeah.
But no, it's her dialogue. So.
Well, you see, I'm here to investigate this case. I'm hoping you can answer some questions for me. Investigate? Isn't that Mary Sama's... That's how it is officially. but I've been permitted to participate in the investigation as well. I was like, don't know if you remember. Do you remember Kokoro at all from fucking, what was it? The Patchily Ace Attorney game. Shady Trials.
So what was her role? I don't remember.
She was in case 2. The main thing I'm bringing up is that the time she flipped off the camera.
Oh yes.
She like
oh my gosh.
She flipped off the camera and then was like, oh wait, and then censored it after. I remember that was the laggiest series we've ever recorded. That's what made me switch to doing local recordings for these as well. Sorry. I was also told that you could tell more about what happened between you and Shin Miyamaru's Shimmy. This might be a bit disrespectful, but she really pisses me off.
Oh wow.
Say what? You have any idea how important that mask was? Yet she stole it, and even something, and even did a thing.
Yomusan, you'd better get used to this.
You better start reading fast, Yomusan.
Yes, exactly.
This is Hata no Kokoro, a mask Tsuko Mogami. Most important to her are her mask. Her defining feature is that she can't express emotions, so she uses masks as substitutes for them. With that poker face of hers, you'd imagine her to be some kind of airhead. But I never knew this would be her personality. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Thank god I wasn't in 13.5. Sorry about that. Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. What do you wish to know about Yomusama? Oh, that. Let's go down the questions one by one. Firstly, I heard there was a problem with your mask. What happened? Oh, I'm ashamed to say it, but my mask was stolen. Stolen? Yes, stolen. Stolen? Yes, one day I just couldn't find one of my masks. I panicked.
And it was Happy Mask, so I was really not happy.
Oh, no.
I
researched every single... Yeah, it's like if only they had stolen the Angry Mask. Then at least I wouldn't have been able to properly convey my emotions. Would have kept them in check.
Or the Confused Mask. That would have been good.
Yeah.
So...
I would have had total clarity on the situation.
Yes.
I panicked. I searched every single place possible, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Just as I was going to ask for help, I suddenly found a letter. A letter? This one. On it is a simple message. Come to the shrine if you want your mask. Shimmy. That's... As you can see, it's Shimmy.
Huh? Are you saying this is the reason you paid Shimmy a visit some days ago?
Yes. So, did she truly steal the mask? How did she... She said she didn't steal the mask, but it was with her. She didn't steal it, but she had it? That's what she said. I asked her to return my mask, but to my surprise, she refused to hand it over. She refused? Yeah, she said something like, give me absolute power if you want your mask back. And I'm like, how the fuck do I do that?
Yeah, exactly.
She wasn't making any sense, so things got heated. I see. So if you want me to dance for you, I can do a little jig.
Yeah.
Like how that... Oh, I was so mad I wanted to beat her up, and then Rainbow and Suriko might not want to control myself, and the reason... can you believe it? I wanted her off at the end of there, but then she didn't know about my mask, and everyone would say I bullied the weak. Okay, I get it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened. Like, that was probably an important scene, like, describing the evidence, and I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, no, so that's a reference to a character in Ace Attorney called Old Bag who goes on rants in a very similar manner. Basically, like, if you read the ranting dialogue, then good, but all in all, it's not actually important to figuring out the case.
Okay.
Yeah. From the looks of it, hearing her say, I'll kill something in her rants is basically just another Tuesday. Yeah, she just threatens to murder a lot. That's just kind of her go-to. Sorry. It's fine, I understand. Speaking of, what did you do during the banquet last night? The banquet, you say? Aya said she saw you leave for a while. It was after Shimmy's last appearance, correct? To tell you the truth, I went to see Shimmy again. Oh, you went to see Shimmy. That's not conspicuous.
Nope.
One of the reasons I participated in that banquet was to talk to Shimmy about my mask again. But she kept saying something about an exchange. There were a lot of people nearby, so I don't dare to do anything rash and just tried reasoning with her. But she wouldn't budge at all. I can only go back in disappointment.
So why weren't you in the shambles? So that's why you were in shambles when you came back.
Yes, it's a pity. I'm pretty happy she's dead, though. I got my mask back.
Yeah, exactly. Well, technically, yes.
Yeah.
Pulled it off, pried it from her dead corpse.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Seems like that's when her fingerprints got onto Shimmy's clothes. That reminds me, where did you two meet? Inside the shrine. Definitely not behind the storehouse.
No, definitely.
Okay. By the way, have you found your mask? Well, I have. It was right here in the storehouse. This storehouse? Where have we seen a mask here before?
No.
Was it flashback?
Ba-ba-ba.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, it was the only mask she was missing, so she couldn't have possibly killed.
No.
What, was it the one on the ground when the body was discovered? Yes.
Huh. But didn't Mary-san say the culprit left there to frame Kokoro-san?
Yeah, that doesn't change anything. Thank you for your cooperation. It would seem you're in fact innocent, Kokoro-san. For now. I am?
Yeah.
That's not a very innocent line there, buddy.
I know. Really? You bought that? What?
Oh, shit, okay.
You guys are stupid.
I'll just head home. Shimi said she didn't steal the mask, but it was with her, if she's telling the truth. That mask was stolen by someone else. I'm mixing up voices again. It's fine, it's all the same tone.
It's all good. It's all
Then, who would that be? Looking at it in hindsight, finding the mask did immediately think you were the prime suspect. Sorry about that. I see. It all makes sense now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm a dumbass.
Yes, indeed. No argument here.
I was like, oh, come on. First, the culprit stole Kokoro's mask. They then gave it to Shin Miyamaru and asked her to exchange it for absolute power. But their true goal was to start a fight between Kokoro and Shimmy to better frame Kokoro as the culprit for the murder. As expected, Kokoro and Shimmy got into a big argument not too long after. During last night's banquet, the killer got the whereabouts of the mask from Shimmy and then killed her. Then, they moved the body to the storehouse and planted the mask there. Now, when the body was discovered, the mask would be discovered too, having a big argument with the victim along with her mask being near the body. Kokoro would be hard-pressed to deny that she's the killer then. A perfect plan to frame someone. Quite the vicious victim, or culprit we have. Quite the vicious victim.
She was such a vicious victim. That little twerp.
Yeah, she really got her blood splattered against the back of the storehouse as violently as possible.
Yeah, she messed up a perfectly good sake jar.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And she wouldn't return Kokoro's mask. I mean, like, fuck. We might as well just lock Shimmy up at this rate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the morgue.
Yeah. Yomusama, what the hell are you talking about? Thank you for believing me. Oh, it's nothing.
Phew. From the looks of it, Kokoro-san was just made to look like the killer.
Yeah, that should be right.
What's wrong, Yomo-san?
I have a bad feeling about this. The culprit fought very far ahead to frame someone. I almost can't believe it myself. A killer like this must be very well hidden. Bringing them to light isn't going to be easy, I'm afraid.
That's true, but as long as you give it your all, no killer can ever get away.
But of course.
Alright,
Inspect.
let's go around.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. The jar where the body was hidden. Only the blood is left now.
Just thinking about it makes my hair stand on end. There I was, minding my own business, and then suddenly I see Shimmy's corpse. That was way too scary.
My condolences.
I got comforted by Yamo-san.
Not with the way I read it, you didn't.
No, not just now, but before. You were better before.
Yeah.
Anyway, according to Mari-san, the body was moved into the jar after the murder.
I recall the body looked something like this. Here we go again.
Yep. Still fresh in my mind. The body was in there at the very bottom of the jar, facing up, lying in a pool of dried blood. What is it, Yomo-san?
Actually, lift up the jar for a bit, Aya.
Huh? What would that do?
I'm not sure. You'll have to lift up the jar first.
Aya, how could you ask a young girl like me to do a manual labor?
You're hundreds of years older than me.
Young girl, I said.
You say that like I'm not a young girl myself.
But it takes a lot of strength, Yamo-san. I'm not suited.
When were you one for having cold feet? You already know I'll have you lift it up one way or another.
Fine. Huh. Okay, Yamo-san. It's now or never.
I can't get past you. The dust beneath the jar. Yeah. The dust beneath the jar is about the same as its surroundings. In other words, the jar was moved here only recently.
Ba ba ba. Yamo-san, are you done? My hands are killing me.
Yeah, you can stop now.
Jeez. So, did you notice anything missing?
Mario. Truth be told, I'm not sure right now.
For real? You put me through all that suffering and now you tell me you aren't sure?
You literally just said you found no trace of dust there. You're still a Tengu, you know. Why are you whining about out a bit of elbow grease?
Tengu has to take care of her body as well, Yamo-san. We lose our charm otherwise. You don't act like a girl at all.
Well, you don't act like a proud Tengu. I think you should keep your mouth.
I am a proud Tengu. Yeah, I'll put that in my paper. I'll write all kinds of stuff about you.
All slash.
Just wait.
Slashy. I think you should keep your mouth shut. A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. What about this? A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. What about this? A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. A bunch of random items.
Keep pixeling.
All right.
Gotta be something somewhere.
A bunch of random items, best to leave it alone. Alright, I think I'm getting the hint.
I think we're done, yeah.
Yeah, alright. I want to see, does anything trigger if we go back up here? Next time we might be able to
Wait, let's
talk
not
to
trigger Mary, yes.
Yeah, no, we're
Yes.
not gonna trigger
Yeah.
her. Let's see. Or, okay, wait, actually, wait.
But wait, what's that one little thing up there? Like, see that thing up there by the dirt? Is that something on the ground?
The dirt, hold on, I'm trying to save. Save.
Okay.
Is there something by the ground?
Okay.
Where?
Yeah, like, go up past the bathroom.
Like here? This is
Yeah, no. Oh, that's the water. Never mind. I thought that was
Oh.
land. I thought that was dark land.
Okay.
I now see it as water. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, wait, real quick. We're not gonna read it, but let's see if new dialogue triggers.
Oh, yeah. What's in your mind? Like what?
Okay, cool. So
Okay, cool.
Next time we listen to Mary's fucking 5-hour lecture about fucking, you'll find out. Just know
It's not a lecture. It's an enlightenment of the mind.
I'm sure that's what Mary would call
Thank you.
All right. To be fair, it is important. It's just very mind-numbing. So look forward to that next time. We're gonna have to stop for now, and we're gonna have to stop real quick before another ad plays. So, fuck. Let me see if there's somebody I can raid real quick. Who the fuck would I be able to raid at this time? I can check. Is there anyone I'm following that who's streaming? No, there is not. All right, no raid. No one.
All right.
All right. Never mind. Thank you so much to watch the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.
Bye.